We can start the meeting. Just unmute yourself and we can start.
Good morning, all the shareholders and the directors on the dais. Sorry. Good morning, all the shareholders and the directors on the dais. We welcome you all on the 37th annual general meeting of the company. Sorry for delay for 5-10 minutes because the shareholders logged in little late. So now we will start with the meeting. Since the quorum is present, okay, now we will meeting first is I will start with reading of the AGM notice. I'll read the first line and the last line. Notice is hereby given that the 37th annual general meeting of the shareholders of the company will be held on Friday, the 25th September. And the last line I'm reading. All grievances connected with the facility for voting by electronic means may be addressed by Mr. Rakesh Darvi, etc., etc. And now all the register of directors, key manager of personnel and shareholdings is on the website. It is already available for inspection. Notice I have read. Now I'll be reading the annual report. Sorry, the audit report. Okay, so the audit report is. So I'm starting with the auditor's report. To the members, Expo Gas Containers Limited, we have audited the company IND AS financial statement of Expo Gas Containers Limited, which comprise of the balance sheet as at 31st March and the statement of profit and loss account, the statement of changes in equity, and the statement of cash flow for the year then ended, and a summary of significant accounting policy and other explanatory information. If with the permission of all the directors, can we take this as read, please? Yes. Sir, can we take this as read?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So now I will request the chairman to give his chairman's speech.
Good morning, everyone. I am very pleased to invite everyone in these very unusual circumstances to the annual general meeting of Expo Gas Containers. As all the details, most of them have been shared or have been uploaded on the website. I will keep it brief. We will just go over the numbers. We have missed our targets due to many reasons. One of the main reasons being that a project in Krishnapatnam of BPCL was to have been started towards the end of last year. But due to the problems between Krishnapatnam and Adani ports, this problem was not resolved. That resulted in a lower turnover by almost impacted our sales by 15 crores. This problem seems to have continued, but this was nothing that we could do. So one of the main reasons for missing our estimate is the project at Krishnapatnam BPCL not starting. Other than that, we were on target to meet all our objectives as far as the year 1920 was concerned. Looking forward in the year 2021, as far as our order book position is concerned, we are quite healthy. The cash flow has also been maintained. The factory has restarted about a couple of months ago. Although with lower strength, we seem to be getting our products out in time. and the whole staff and all people related to Expogas have done tremendously well in these difficult times, and we've managed to pull through. Lastly, what do we see for the future ahead? Well, COVID has impacted us all in different ways. Our industry, for some reason, has had a reverse effect. We've been impacted positively because whilst all other products have seen a drop in prices, the ministry, for some reason, kept on continuing to increase the prices of fuel. That resulted in our main customers like Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, to do quite well, and they have benefited to a certain extent by these price increases. Although at some point, I think this will have an effect, but we will wait for that to happen. When it does, we will see the impact at that time. Lastly, but not least, the opportunity in the oil and gas sector seems to be robust. There are projects that were kept on hold. Some have been cancelled. Most of them are going to be going ahead, and the energy sector will see a vibrant growth in the future to come. With that, I hope that we can turn around things once we are done with the lockdowns, and hopefully we wish everyone health so that we can get back to normalcy as early as possible. Once that happens, we should be in a good position to post good numbers in the future to come. And with that, I hope and pray that all of us remain safe. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now we are moving to the items on the agenda. First item is to consider and adopt audited financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2020 together with the report of the directors and auditors thereon. Since this meeting is audio video meeting and there is an option of participants to vote after the meeting also, we are not going ahead for any voting on this. The shareholders can vote after the meeting also, and before the meeting also, voting was allowed. Okay, so please vote. We go to the second item to appoint a director in place of Mrs. Sajeda Mewawala, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers herself for reappointment. All the shareholders are requested to please give their vote. Going to the third item, to ratify the appointment of Messrs. J.H. Gandhi and Company Charter Accountants as the statutory auditors of the company. And the fourth item, to consider reappointment of Mr. Hasnain S. Mewawala as a managing director for the second term of 5 years. So again, requesting all the shareholders to please vote. The options are available now also, and it will be open after the meeting for another 15 minutes. Okay. Now I request the shareholders, if they want to ask any question to our chairman, they can please go ahead and ask.
Ma'am, there is one registered speaker who is registered for the company to ask a question.
So if that person is there, we can allow him to speak now.
Yeah, just a moment. It is Mr. Kanwar Sahni. Just a moment, let me just check. Actually, Mr. Kanwar has not joined the meeting. So there was only one registered speaker.
Yeah.
And he has also not joined, so we can proceed further.
Yeah. So, and I believe there are no shareholders who would like to ask any question to managing director or our chairman or anybody. Okay. So then now we conclude the meeting with the request. I request the chairman. We will conclude the meeting. If he wants to say anything, please.
Ma'am, there is one question in the question and answer. Mr. Prabhajot Saini has asked, Why for
Okay.
last 5 years no sales increase? If you want to answer that.
Sir, Murtuza sir, can you answer that
Question
question?
again, please.
Why for last 5 years no sales increase?
No shares or sales?
Sales.
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 Increased in the last couple of years. See, in the year 2015-16, when the chairman passed away, we saw a gradual decline because the industry was also suffering, and also the fact that the management had come under an upheaval. So what happened is that during those years we had to stabilize, but after that we have seen a gradual rise. From 37 we've managed almost to 50, from 50 it went to 60, and this only because of the impact of one project not taking off in time, our numbers were missed. Otherwise we would have been on track to record positive sales for the past 3 years. So I don't see that anything in such that the sales have dropped drastically or are a cause of concern.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, ma'am, we can proceed further.
So, with the permission of everybody, I conclude the meeting. And thank you to all the panelists and the chairman, sir. Thank you. We are
Thank you,
concluding.
Neetaben. Thank you, CDSL. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and we appreciate your time and effort in everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We will keep on for 15 minutes.